Three, two, one. Going to Meet the Man is a collection of 8 short stories written by James Baldwin, who, if you may not know, is a prolific author who's written many plays and novels, and most of the time he covers the topic of oppression in the U.S. On this short story collection, I'll be honest, it felt quite short. Like, the short stories were really short, but as you progress through the collection, the short stories start getting longer and longer. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit disappointed at the beginning, but I started realizing that I was reading this short story collection wrong. That I was reading it like any other novel, whereas there's a beginning and an end. I was just waiting for the beginning and then the end. And that's not how you're supposed to read this short story collection. You're supposed to read it understanding and try to figure out the characters and what they're going through, what they're feeling, what they're experiencing, and that way I enjoyed this short story collection a lot more. Um, I'll be honest, most of this cover is very dreadful and filled with pain and suffering, and I think I think there's something to learn about that. There's like these experiences that you may not experience, and it's intriguing to figure out, hey, what are these people gonna do next? One of my favorite short stories in this collection was called Sonny's Blues, which is about a musician that goes on and off of drugs, and then later figures out that music is a way to deal with it. That by making a group of people surrounding him that enjoy his music, he finds some like form of control over his life. And I think that this short story was really, really well written by Baldwin, so I have to commend him because he wrote this short story, or he wrote musicians performing differently. Like, other short stories or other books write about music like, oh, they tuned their flute or something in A minor. Oh, they pressed on the piano keys real hard. This, when the musicians were performing in this short story, it was completely different. It was like a conversation, which is like what most musicians will describe when they're performing. That there's a conversation, that there's people like pushing others forward, then drawing back, letting others speak. That's how you typically play music, and it was different from any other medium that I've read about musicians. So it's really hard to put music into words. I mean, you see me struggling right now, but Baldwin was doing it really well. Really, it felt alive. You felt like you were in a room with like music playing and people like talking and conversing. It was really well done, and I like that. Sonny's Blues was one of my favorites, also because it was the only short story where I felt like the characters had something going for them, and although they were suffering and everything was going on, they would be all right in the end, and that's why I like Sonny's Blues. And anyways, overall, I just want to say that if you have any spare time, like a few minutes or something like that, and you see this book in the library or a bookstore, literally just pop at the beginning, read a short story, and see if you like the writing. I'll be honest, I had to go back a few pages and reread to like fully understand and grasp what was happening in the book. But overall, I highly recommend this book, and I think that's one of the many reasons why this book is called a classic. All right, three, two, one. Why am I doing this? Okay. Three. No, I gotta redo it. All right, Going to Meet the Man is a short story. I can't do this. This is closing in on me. Hey, doggy, look, you're gonna go on video. Look, come here. Look at the camera. Oh my god, yo, I'm stupid. What's going on, little doggy? Yo, look at the camera. Look at the camera. There, yeah. Look. There you go. Okay, bye. She thinks I'm crazy. I'm not. I swear I'm not.